guys, what is up? Welcome back. My name is Tess. Today's video will be a 3 looks with the Dragon Eye palette that's just recently launched by What's Up Beauty. They also came out with 5 really tiny detailing brushes which I've used in the tutorials, and they also recently launched their highlighters that I have swatched and used in this look today, and a highlighter brush that's also with the highlighter collection. Yeah, if you guys are interested in today's video, please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, and share with your friends. I really appreciate that. Let's go ahead and jump right in. Taking the R108 brush, and I'm going into the shade Breathe. This shade is like a really vibrant, like a orange coral shade, and I'm just putting that on the outer corner and along the crease to create like a kind of like a wing shape. This brush is really perfect for just soft blending. I really enjoyed it, and I'm just building the color up to opacity. Now I am just showing you, how sparkly and shimmery these eyeshadows are. Taking the shade Fierce, I want to pack that all over my whole lid, and I'm just repeating the steps, and I'm also dragging it over to my outer V, just making sure the place where I left blank has the shade Fierce. Taking the shade Fly, and I'm putting that on the inner corner. Now I'm taking a cotton round with some makeup remover. I'm just going to kind of reshape the outer V for a little bit. I'm just making sure everything is nice and clean. The brush R112, it's a really tiny flat brush, which is perfect for what I'm about to do. I'm just going to pack on the color that I've lost and making sure everything's nice and clean. This is perfect for a graphic moment, this brush. I love it. Taking the shade Creature on a Ariel X Morphe A19 brush, I'm just going to smoke out my lower lash line and take it all the way in and create a baby inner corner wing and smoke things out. Going back into the shade Fierce, I'm just kind of further intensify the shade, making sure every corner has it. You know the drill. A19 brush, I'm taking the shade Smoke, and I'm going to kind of intensify my lower lash line, and I do feel like this look is lacking some depth. You can totally add a wing liner if you feel like you need that structure, but because my eyelashes are really big, so I think that's good enough for me. I'm taking the R107 brush. It's a tiny detailing pointy brush. I'm taking the shade Fly and just putting that on the inner part of my lower lash line. I'm also going to re-intensify my inner corner. Can we appreciate the sparkle? It is so pretty. I also spray some setting spray as well, but wow, it's gorgeous. I'm using a colourpop cream gel liner in the shade Honeydew just to line my waterline. Now I pop on some lash. This is the finished first look. I really love how this look came out. I really like the pop of graphic line with lots of sparkle. Let me know down in the comments if you like this look, and let's move on to the second look. For this look, I'm going into the shade Creature to kind of blend around the crease area just to give it like a backdrop. And now I am packing on my outer V to just kind of make sure everything is nice and blended. I'm taking the shade Smoke on a Ariel A19 brush. I'm going to create a wing shape and also line my eyes. And now I'm taking the cotton rounds. I'm going to just clean up the line. You know the thing with like liner, smoky liner, it's just gonna take some time to tweak. But now I am taking this brush, R109 brush, and it's clean. I just want to soften the edges. And now I am taking the shade Magic. I am going to pack that all over the lid. Whew, this shade is absolutely magical. Really like it. This shade, probably you have it in other forms too, because it is like a reddish purple with like some blue, some gold sparkle throughout. And I am taking the shade Myth, this duochrome pink to gold shift. I'm going to pack that on the inner corner and my brow bone. Back with the shade Smoke with the same brush. I'm going to smoke out my lower lash line and also create a little baby wing on the inner corner. As always, I find that this is just like a very nice placement for the lower lash line for my kind of small hooded eyes. It really just elongated my eye shape. Now I'm taking the R17 brush. I am going into the shade Myth, and with some setting spray, I am taking that on along the lower lash line just to give it that pop. And I'm also touching up on my brow bone area and also my inner corner, just to making sure like everything is nice and bright. I'm taking the Give Beauty Settle Brown eyeliner. I'm going to line my waterline and extended it out. For some reason, maybe it was because of my dry skin, I couldn't get the eyeshadow to stick on the outside. I'm just also using the liner to help to re-intensify the inner corner wing and also my upper wing as well. Okay, after I clean things up, pop on some lash. This is the finished look number 2. Let me know down in the comments if you like this look. And yeah, let's jump into look number 3. I am going to just use my finger to go into the shade Scales. This is a really pretty green to purple shade, but I do feel like the purple shift is not that apparent with the shade. I see a lot of the green, but the purple is very faint, just what I think. Now I'm taking the shade Monster. This is just a really pretty purple shade, but I kind of wish there's something else to this shade. Anywho, I'm packing that all over the center of the lid. I'm going into the shade Fierce and I'm packing that on the inner part of my eyes. I'm taking the matte purple shade Powerful. Using the same Ariel A19 brush, I am just going to create a line on my outer V, create like a wing shape, and also on my inner corner as well. I kind of want to do this like graphic inner corner look. Just going to line that on the inner part of my eyes and going to touch it up on the outer corner and also my lower lash line as well. Now I'm dipping into the shade Spikes to kind of smoke things out. Just to make sure I soften the line a little bit, I am doing that to my lower lash line and also to that inner corner graphic parts. just to make sure the lines is nice and soft, but very defined as well. Just for that extra pop, I am dipping into the shade Magic. I just gonna feel like this purple is lacking a little bit of something, you know, sparkly, so I'm going into the shade Magic to kind of pack that on top. Taking the brush R107, again, I am packing on the shade Fly, just to think this inner corner need that extra pop. And I'm taking that shade Fly on my brow bone and my lower lash line. Now I'm going in with the ColourPop cream gel liner in the shade Amethyst Hour. I pop on some lash. This is the finished look number 3. I really love how this look came out. I feel like you can skip the inner corner liner detail, but I really feel like that kind of just make the look even more edgy. And yeah, comment down below, let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you, and let's move on to the highlighters. The What's Up Beauty also came out with 2 highlighters. We're going to try one today. This is the shade Wild Acacia and Safari Sunset. I'm going to put the swatches on the screen. This is Wild Acacia. It's like a light champagne pinky gold to more like an icy white. The Safari Sunset. This is slightly deeper. This is the Tiger. That has a little bit more of a champagne color, and this is the Landscape, which is like a gold to pink type of color. These powders are very soft, and it doesn't seem to emphasize texture. I already did my blushes today, so I am going to kind of just apply that on top. Also come up with a highlighter brush. This is the R201 brush. I'm just gonna use the Safari Sunset for today, and I just want to see like what kind of effect that it has. I'm taking it on the Landscape side. You can see definitely see the pink. Oh, that is so smooth and so pretty. Oh my goodness. Okay, love. Don't know if you guys can see. It's so finely milled. She's really pretty. Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, you guys, that is it for today's 3 looks, and also a little demonstration of 2 of these highlighters. And I gotta say, enjoy the packaging. Just the intricate details within this like little pattern here, they're just like very delicate, and the powders are very finely milled. They don't seem to emphasize any texture. They just gives you that really like ethereal, like soft type of a glow instead of like a stark type of a highlighter that's very 2016. I'm not really like into those type of glows anymore. So yeah, good job on the highlighters. Personally, I really like the Safari Sunset. That's just my pick. And come on, look at this. Glow is so pretty. I think it's very on trend. It's not like too harsh, but just like in between. I'm pretty sure I can like build it up and probably build it up a little bit. Yeah. As far as the Dragon Eye palette, the only thing I kind of wish is a green matte, like a really deep green matte shade. Just because it's a Dragon Eye palette, I kind of wish there's like a really deep forest green here instead of a brown. I kind of wish there is like a deep dark forest green. That's just my personal preference. But other than that, I really enjoy the color selection. I love the shimmers in here. They're very sparkly. I do think like the dual chrome, like this shade it's not that obvious. The shift is not super duper obvious. You have to get really close to be able to see the green. But it is really pretty nonetheless. Really enjoy this palette so much more than their first palette that they've done, which is the Desert Monsoon. I think I have reviewed this palette as well. Putting these 2 side by side, I wish there is a deep forest matte green shade in here instead of a brown, because they have a lot of the brown shades already in their other palettes too. It would have been really cool if they go for like a dark green instead of a matte brown, but I guess, you know, if you really want to go for that neutral leaning type of a makeup look, you also can. So I think that probably will be a little more approachable to the masses. I see why this is a brown instead of a green. Yeah, I really enjoy this palette so much. I feel like there's a lot more I can do with this palette just because the shimmer variety. Such a pretty palette. The matte eyeshadows are so nice. I really love their matte eyeshadow formula. They're very rich, pigmented, easy to blend, easy to layer. Really enjoy them. But I will link you guys to this palette if you guys want to see. I think I have done a video with this one as well, but if you want me to choose, I'll definitely go for this palette just because the shimmers in here really speaks to me. The matte eyeshadows do work really well. I have no issue. I really enjoy the brushes that I came out with. They're very small but very precise for my eye shape. I have like small hooded eyes. I think these 6 brushes are all very useful. I'm really impressed by this brand so far. Like the products that I came out with are consistently pretty good. I mean, I didn't get their previous launches, but this collection I'm really impressed. And also this brush. I like how you can just, if you want to go for like a bigger area, you can do this. Or if you want to be more precise, you can just do this. So yeah, this is a good highlighter brush. I enjoyed this too. So yeah, that's kind of just my thoughts on the collection and the products I've used today. I like them. I really do. Like there's really nothing super negative to say. I enjoy the looks that I came up with today. Let me know down in the comments which look is your favorite. I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, please don't forget to subscribe. If you have not subscribed, follow me on Instagram and TikTok. I really hope that you guys are having an amazing day. I'll talk to you guys soon.